finally, with your YouTube channel,
Yeah.
you also co-host on another YouTube channel. Before
Yes.
they were famous, you do that series of videos. Is that something that you just started doing recently, or is it?
Just yeah, just started. I've been wanting to do more hosting and stuff like that. And we were supposed to a while ago, but I was out of the country for a bit. They had things going on. But yeah, their channel's over 1 million. So that's really great for me because I'm trying to grow my YouTube audience and stuff like that now that I have more time.
Yeah,
And I can't model forever. I would love to just like I see these girls
yeah.
like hosting for Nintendo, playing Zelda, and I'm like, how do I do that?
Did you go to any of the Nintendo Switch events, where they
No.
were like letting people come in that were in the gaming industry or the media, and they gave them like a day to play
Yeah.
with the Nintendo Switch? At one of the New York events, someone was talking to me that went to the one in New York, and he said something along the lines of, you could tell that the people that they had hired to work the event were just models that were wearing Nintendo shirts, like they weren't fans or anything. So whenever you asked them a
Agree.
question, it was
Yeah.
like they were basically giving the same response every time, like they just memorized a paper that they were handed right before they walked in. So you would
Yeah.
ask them certain things like about an enemy or something like that, like the bokoblins or bokoblins, however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
uh, it's something that's been in all of the Zelda games before, and like there were people asking questions about like, are these the ones from this game, or is there anything special about them and stuff like that, and they would just say something like, that wasn't briefed to us before the
Oh,
event, or something like that, or like that wasn't on the paper, so I can't discuss that. And it's
yeah.
just like, why? Like there's so many people that if you're just going to be hiring like pretty faces, like there's still pretty faces that are actual Nintendo fans.
Yeah.
That would
It's funny
be,
that you bring that up because that was E3 for Nintendo's booth.
yeah.
Okay, my friend, she texted me and she's like, I need to call you. And I was like, yeah, sure. I'm literally across the street. I'm gonna go get my E3 badge. My friend calls me. She's a beautiful, tall, blonde girl.
I can't wait to go to E3 this year, by the way.
Amazing. Okay, we'll hang out. Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. But she calls me and she's like, I'm not allowed to text about this because I can get
Oh,
fired. And I'm like, what? She's like, I know you like Zelda. I was like, yeah. And she's like, I'm working at the booth. And I was like, what do you mean? What? She's like, yeah. So today we had our briefing, our da 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 da. She's like, I want to tell you what the inside looks like. I want to tell you this. I don't. She goes, I don't know if I'm Link or Zelda.
be sure
I'm
not to mention
wearing,
any names.
yeah. She's like, I'm wearing a blue shirt. I was like, and all I could think in my head was, how did you get this job? Why am I
Yeah.
not doing this? Why am I not working for Nintendo? They hired like 100 beautiful models from an agency. And so you go in, you have the girls, oh my God, the girl who introduced the video for when the screen came up. So you had the first little intro.
Yeah. Was
And
sorry to interrupt, but were
yeah,
you like, whenever E3, like the doors first opened, there was a video that got a ton of views from, it was basically like everybody there that was just for Nintendo. As soon as the doors opened, there was like a huge crowd of like hundreds of people just like sprinting towards the Nintendo booth.
uh,
Did you see that, or were you a part of it?
I was
Or
not part of that.
okay,
I was not that eager. I
because
was like, I'm just gonna go wait in line.
yeah,
Yeah.
my friend, who she hosts the news video for Zelda Universe and a few other
Okay.
places, and she was in the line, and I was telling her about it, and she was like, blushing a little bit, and she was like, "Yeah, I was in that crowd." So
I
it
was
was
probably
really cool.
sleeping in. I don't wake up that. I'm not an early
Yeah,
person.
but you
But
you
yeah.
were talking about your friend though,
Oh yeah, I
before
know,
I
but
interrupted.
it was just so weird to me because I model and then you go into the Zelda booth and the girl on the mic was like so fake. She was like she goes, "The legend of Zelda." And I was like, girl, and then the video, and then you go through and it opens up and you're like, wow, this is amazing. But I'm playing the game, and yeah, some girl right beside me is trying to explain things to me and like, ah, and I was like, shh. I was like, listen, I got this.
Yeah.
She's like, wow, you're really good at this. I was like, yeah, this is my first time playing Wii U. I got this. It was so interesting because you could tell I was like a little salty because I was like, who are all these girls? Where did they come from? What agency is this that
Yeah.
Nintendo goes through? I need to be part of it. We need to get rid of these people that don't know anything.
Yeah. Have you looked into doing anything at E3 this year? Because I can't imagine it would be that hard. Like if you knew, like who to contact.
Yeah, I think I have to live in LA.
Oh.
Not to mention, I think I have to be American. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Like I was talking to one of my friends who works at Nintendo, but they just work as on the Miiverse community.
Okay.
And she was talking to me and like she was like, "Hey, Nintendo's going to be hiring and stuff like this. You should get a job." And in my head, I was like, "This all sounds amazing." But then whenever like I was looking at all of the information, it was like you have to live in Washington, and I'm like, that's on the other side of the country. I don't
Yeah,
think I would be able to do that. But it would be really awesome for people that do have that opportunity. And then
exactly.
I have another friend, Mike Drucker, who what is it? The new show that's coming on Netflix, Save the World with Bill Nye or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he was the lead writer on that. And
that's cool.
before that show, he wrote for Saturday Night Live
Oh,
and
yeah.
The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. But his first big writing job, he was a writer for Nintendo for the localization team, and he worked on Skyward Sword and everything. So whenever Breath of the Wild, like some of the information was coming out, I was just like messaging him, being like, "Hey, what do you know about this? Can you tell me this? Can
Yeah,
you tell me that?" And he's like, "I can't say anything. I don't know anything. I haven't worked
yeah.
there in 2 years."
That's why my friend was like, I can't text you. I could get fired. Like, you need to
Yeah,
call me. I would like to tell you because you're the only person I know that likes this. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna tell you about it. Yeah, she's like, I
it's like
can't. And I was
he
gonna
has a
stay at her house
sword.
on the weekend, and she was like, I can't be late. If I'm late, they're gonna dock like $1 for every minute I'm late.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, don't worry. I won't stay with you. She's like, I don't think you understand. I was like, no, it's cool. I got you.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
live
really
somewhere else.
serious. Like who was it? There was the Nintendo Switch that someone uploaded a video like a week ago of an unboxing that they
Really?
yeah, and they said that they had bought it from a retailer but they wouldn't say who. And then it turns out like Nintendo released a statement saying that it was stolen from like a distribution center and that they had like personally like sent somebody to go and pick it up.
Oh my
So
God.
like it's crazy how
Nintendo does
strict and
not joke
secretive. Yeah,
around.
like everybody made jokes about like whenever someone would post like a supposed leak or screenshot of Breath of the Wild, in the comments people would joke and be like, Nintendo's going to send their ninjas to your house,
Literally,
and it's
literally.
like they're seriously going to send people to your
Yeah.
house.
I don't. Yeah. They will. They will. They will find you.
Yeah, they basically have. Never mind. Uh, I can't think of his name right now.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, the guy from Taken, Liam
Oh
Neeson.
yeah. Liam
Yes,
Neeson.
yes. I had a blonde moment
Watch.
for a second, but yeah, it's like if you post anything early, they have Liam Neeson on call to come
Yeah.
to your house.
Coming.
Yeah.
They'll see him.
But oh yeah, I almost forgot to ask your YouTube channel. When would you consider it a success? Like right now, how many subscribers do you have?
Oh, I have like 7,000.
7,000. All right.
I don't
Um,
consider it successful at all.
like I started my YouTube channel a little over like a year and a half ago, and
Awesome.
I just recently passed 20,000. So yeah, it took a little bit longer than I thought to get there. But I have friends who have like 100,000, 300,000, or like half a million.
Yeah.
And one of my friends, Yuri of Wind, I don't know if you know his YouTube channel. He
Hmm.
has like a little over 300,000 subscribers.
Awesome.
And I was talking to him in an interview similar to this, and we were just casually talking, and I was like, "When did you realize your channel had become a success?" And he kind of hesitated and was like, "I guess you could say it's successful." And in my head, I'm like, if if you have over 50,000, then you're basically a success right
That would be
there.
nice. Yeah, I would like 50,000. I'd be good with
Yeah,
that.
because I think that is a really strong following to where companies would see that and be like, okay,
Yeah.
you're important enough to like send certain stuff to or hire you to do certain things. And then
Yeah.
as you get,
50,000 is a good
yeah,
range.
after you get to 100,000 or even higher, it just even more. So,
Yeah.
uh, but where would you like to get your YouTube channel to in terms of subscribers and like thinking of it as a success? And usually people get successful on YouTube and then they venture off into other things, whether it's movies or hosting TV shows and stuff. But with
Yeah.
you, like, you already have a successful career and then you were just starting this YouTube thing.
Yeah.
So,
Like the
like,
opposite.
what is your goal with YouTube? Is it to just keep doing these cosplay and vlog videos, or what kind of content would you really like to produce?
Well, definitely more in-depth type videos. Lots of like I love to travel. I love to travel to cons, all that kind of stuff. So I definitely like vlogs, but I would also like to produce better quality vlogs and like reviews of places, cities, gorgeous destinations, cons that I visit, all that kind of stuff. So I kind of like that whole feel,
Yeah.
as well as anything to do with games. I would love to, like I said, like as I get a bit older, I would love to, even now. I mean, I am
If you
older, but
can
my
do that to where you are just traveling around doing stuff for all these different companies,
yeah,
that
and,
that
and
would be
that's what I'm
awesome
starting
because
to, so I would love to do more.
yeah, like I was watching. Do you remember G4 TV and the show Attack of the Show, like
Yep.
their news thing?
So
Uh,
jealous of them.
yeah, the main host for that show, or one of the main hosts, he has his YouTube channel now just called Attack, and he had one of his
Oh,
old co-hosts come on for an interview, Sarah Underwood, if you know her.
yes. Swimming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she came on and she was talking about how like after G4 and some other stuff, she wanted to basically do what you were talking about, just going around traveling and stuff.
That's
And
what she's
then
doing now.
yeah, so like
Yeah. It's
she
dope.
basically made a job out of it to where people are just like, hey, we'll pay you to wear this at this place or do
Mhm.
this, and it's awesome. Whenever people are able to do that and basically do what they love and make a
Exactly.
living out of it.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. And I love videography too. Like I just bought a new drone. I just bought the Mavic. I love technology. I can't say I'm best at technology. It hates me sometimes, but I really love like video production and all that kind of stuff too. So I would love to do more of that. And yeah, anything hosting wise, I really like. I like being in front of the camera, but I also really like being behind it as well.
Yeah.
So
All right.
both
All right.
video games. Yeah.
Um, yeah, so we've been on for about an hour. Again, I originally meant it to be about 30 minutes, but you just had so much interesting stuff to talk about. So, finally, to wrap this up, talk a little bit more about your YouTube and let the people that are watching know what types of videos they can come and find, and give them like your Twitter and everything else so they can follow you on social.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, my YouTube within the next week and whatnot's going to be a lot of Zelda content just because of the release, and I'm doing a lot of stuff with my cosplay, which I'm really excited and proud of. Obviously,
Yeah, you,
my
you sent
channel,
the video to me last night, like a
yeah,
little brief thing of that. When is that going to be finished and
hopefully
uploaded?
within a week.
Okay.
I told everyone that I was working with my video content, photo content. I told them, I'm like, I want everything for or before March 3rd.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not joking. I have a deadline. Let's go. So they all know I want it for the date of the game. I want it to be all done in a
Yeah.
little wonderful package.
I actually
Yeah.
I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about that like the process and everything, like the making of that video.
Yeah.
But we can do that another time since I'm
Yeah,
running low
sure.
on time. But yeah, continue
But yeah,
the
no,
YouTube
my
channel.
channel is basically it's a mix of things, and that's some people are really funny. Some people have asked me like, "What is your channel about?" And I was like, "It's not about anything. It's this is what I do from a day-to-day basic, and it's weird and sporadic, and I'm all over the place.
Yeah,
Sometimes like
I
I'm
was
in a different
watching
country. Sometimes I'm at home sitting on my couch, just like this is what I'm doing today."
I was watching some of your vlogs, and some of them actually made me laugh because
Oh
of
yeah.
some of the stuff you were doing. Like there was one where I forgot which video or what it was titled, but you were at a hotel and you said that you had jet lag, so you'd woke up early and went to go work out, and then you came back to the hotel room and everything. I thought that video was entertaining and funny. So there's a lot of good stuff for the people that
Yeah.
are watching this to go check out. It's basically you have an awesome video showing off your Zelda collection.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah. I decided I'm like I needed to do that. I haven't done that yet in my life, so
yeah,
might as well. And I forgot quite a few things after I made it. I was like, oh, geez.
yeah,
But yeah, it's a collection of stuff, things that I like, places I go, I vlog, all that kind of stuff. Behind the scenes videos for photo shoots, cosplay photo shoots, and regular sexy photo shoots, right? More Playboy inspired stuff. Obviously, I'm not like naked or anything, but lingerie, you know.
yeah,
Some people are like, oh my goodness,
yeah.
terrifying. How dare you?
Whenever I first talked to you, you said there's a lot of people saying your YouTube was like full of porn and stuff,
So
and
much
it's
porn.
like it's far from it. Like if you like, you wouldn't be able to walk in naked to like Wizard World or Comic Con or something. So like, and that's basically the type of stuff that you're doing is the same stuff that you would see in public at those places on your YouTube. So
Yeah.
I think some people are just jealous, or like they see someone with a pretty face and they're like, oh, they're faking it for the views or something. But with your
Yeah.
channel, it's not like that at all.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the funny thing is YouTube is just fun for me, and it's not where I make any of my money. I all my other stuff is where I make my money, and this is just fun. And I am not concerned about making a substantial amount of income from YouTube. It's just because I want to, and I have more time on my hands, so I
Yeah.
can, and I love it, and I want to express like more things that I love and connect with more people in that sense. But yeah, I get some weird negativity. It's weird, but people are just out of control. There's how many? 7, 8 billion people in the world.
Yeah.
Get some
But
crazy.
along with the negative comments, I'm sure you've gotten a lot of great positive comments as well
Yeah,
that make you want to keep doing the videos.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I have a tough skin as well. Like acting, you have like acting's no joke. You get shit on quite literally, like in auditions all the time. So from a young age, I was used to being criticized
Yeah.
a lot. So yeah,
All right. And
what it is.
we've been going on, as I mentioned, for about an hour. So for the people that have been watching this entire thing, listening to your
Yay!
story, how you got into Zelda, video games, modeling, and everything, do you have anything to say to them before
No,
we get off?
I'm just so excited to play video games, to play Zelda. I hope everyone else is too. It's gonna be crazy. This is also why I did the cosplay and make sure everything's like done by the third, so that as soon as that day hits, I can just play. I can just sit at home and play it. I have nothing going on
Yeah.
from the third for
I,
like 2 weeks. I literally have nothing.
I have a few
Right.
friends that were like, um, what was it? Whenever Breath of the Wild, before it got its official release date of March 3rd, there was a lot of people that were, or a lot of websites like GameStop, Amazon, that were putting up placeholder dates
Oh,
because they didn't know specifically when.
yeah.
And they, like some of my friends would ask for that day off of work, and I had to go to them and be like, no, that they just put that there so they can fill it in later. Like that's not the day it releases. So then they get it changed to like March 3rd, and for
Oh,
like a really long weekend or whatever.
yeah.
So it's really crazy how, like, as a kid or a teenager, when you look forward to a game, you just come home from school, play it, whatever. It's not a big deal. But as an
Exactly.
adult, it's like if you really want to play the game all day, you have to like set aside work and
Yeah.
responsibilities to do it. So,
Those
but yeah,
damn adultings.
yeah, and yeah. So finally, thank you for coming on so much. It was really great having you, Holly, and I hope everybody else really liked what you had to say, and they go subscribe to your channel to check out your videos.
Yes, please. And on my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, that's all just Holly T. Wolf.
Holly
Super
T.
easy.
So everything is Holly T. Wolf? Twitter,
Yeah.
Facebook. Oh, awesome. All right.
Instagram, Twitch, everything. The only thing that's different is my YouTube because I couldn't get Holly T. Wolf. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, before we go, aside from YouTube, you also have Twitch.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff do you do on there? Earlier, you were streaming while you were editing. But
Yeah,
what can people
streaming,
typically find on
so
there?
mostly creative. I'm trying to focus on cosplay, editing, all that kind of stuff. And then I play video games, of course, as well. But if I've got work, I'll do creative and get my work done. And then I'll play video games as well. So I was playing lots of Final Fantasy 15, lots of Overwatch, and I'll be streaming Zelda, definitely.
That's awesome that, like, while you're creating your cosplay, that you work on where you stream it on Twitch and stuff. That way you can still communicate with your fans and audience while you get the work done that you need to do. So that's really awesome. Anyways, everybody watching, again, thank you for watching all the way through, and please go subscribe and follow Holly at Holly T. Wolf and Holly Wolf on YouTube. Holly Wolf TV.
Wolf TV.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So bye everybody. What's up everybody, really quick before we get to the usual end slate, I wanted to mention a quick update for this channel. I'm trying to bring together a few new series other than the usual discussions and news videos that we do. I would like to bring quality reviews, let's plays, do more live streams, a top 10 series, and more analysis videos. However, to do this, I need your help. Between being a new father, YouTube, and my real job, I don't have the time to work on all of these videos. So I would like to bring on other people who can help out from time to time, like Sasizi and others who have helped host and edit videos before. To make this all happen and to get awesome rewards for yourself, head over to patreon.com/GameOverJesse where you can get shoutouts and videos, join our group Discord and chat with us whenever you want, be a guest on some of our videos, and much more. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. I would like to give a huge thank you to this month's Patreons for their support: George Martinez, Glenn Cassio, Hen Hutinen, Lunarium, Magic Tech Review, The Itch Network, and Harris Priest. Thank you all for everything, and it's because of your support that I'm able to find the time to do these videos. If you would also like to support this channel, head over to patreon.com/GameOverJesse where you can find all kinds of great rewards like joining on a video, being added onto our Discord chat, having your discussion or topic featured on one of our videos, and much more, including having your own custom artwork similar to my own, drawn of you in any anime or video game style you would like. Finally, I would like to give a huge thank you to Gnomo Designs and CS Guitar 89 for providing the music and artwork for this channel.